Hello everyone. I wanted to do a quick video on just a debugging exercise. Got a lot of feedback last week that the debugging exercise from the video I made was helpful, so I thought I'd go through a submission of one of you guys this week. So this student got 1 out of 4 from the auto grader saying unexpected end of input. So let's go ahead and copy this and debug it and see what we get. So I just copied that, paste it in here, and in this program, looks like we're looping 32 times to display the uh, the string of the powers of 2, right? So I just copied this and saved it in here. Let's copy this file path and paste it. And if I push this little button right here, nothing happens. Okay, so I'm gonna hit F12 or right click and hit inspect. If I click on the console, I can see, oh, there's that uncaught syntax error. That looks a lot like what the autograder showed us. Unexpected end of input on line 28. Okay, and so what this means when it says unexpected end of input, it means it was waiting for something else to happen here. So most likely we're missing a bracket. And if I look carefully, I can see this for loop opens with this opening bracket, but the next closing bracket is right here, which means our function doesn't have a closing bracket. Okay, so let's go ahead and just add one. I'm assuming that we need one right here. So we'll add one right there. Save it, refresh it, and you can see both of our errors are now gone. Let's push this button. I guess I can remove that for now. But you can see we have another error when we run this here. It says uncaught reference error, display is not defined. Okay, so I am going to actually put a breakpoint inside of this loop. Okay, because I want to get to display. And so I want to see what's going on. So I'm just going to push this button again. And it'll stop inside where I put my breakpoint. And I'll hit F10. So I can go forward and see what each one of these things are getting. And if I look at display, you can see display is not defined. I don't have var written here. It looks like message was declared up here. And so that's probably what this student wanted to append to. So let's go ahead and change that now that we see that display doesn't exist. I'll just copy this and paste it right there. Save it and run it. Okay, I'm going to take off the breakpoint, just see how we're doing here. I'll push this, and we have another error. So it says document.getElementById is not a function. All right, so I'm going to put a breakpoint right here on this line, just so I can hover over each one of these things and see what is the problem. Okay, so if I hover over document, you can see, hey, this is definitely defined. Okay, all this stuff inside of here is the stuff that is built into the JavaScript object named document. Okay, let's look at getElementById. It says undefined. Okay, so if I just Googled JavaScript get element by ID, you can see W3 Schools has it right here, get element by ID with a capital I. And this one does not have a capital I. Okay, so I would go ahead and change this to a capital I, save it, take this off, hit F8 to just let it go, and I'm going to refresh the page. And I'm going to hit my button again, and you can see we got some good math going on here. Okay, so this might not be exactly what we were looking for the assignment, but I just wanted to kind of go through a quick debugging exercise to show you, when I'm looking at your code, here's how I go through it to basically see what errors were there, how many there were, how close you were to getting your assignment right or whatever, and also how you can debug to kind of step through things. So yeah, I hope this was helpful, and I hope you have a great day.